Alright, so I had an absolute blast playing through the story. Again, we didn't expect much from it. People are getting so mad. It's like, oh, 5 minutes only, or like 10 minutes only of content. What is this? But yeah, it's a short story. It's what it said in the patch notes and everything, that it would be just a short story. But first off, dude, this was a very well done story again. Pretty fun one. Definitely a really good one, right? Why am I not hyping it up? I was shocked for that ending, all right? I did not expect for them to go and tie that into and show us finally that Pilgrim we have been waiting for. That is a Pilgrim that I have talked about like a what? No, I have never. No. I've never talked about the Pilgrim. I never knew about that Pilgrim. I don't know who that is, correct? I have no idea who that is, but now I know who that is. So this is actually a squad that will probably be introduced to us. I don't know when, but maybe. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say it's the anniversary unit, right? But we do expect a Pilgrim for the anniversary, right? So who is that going to be? I think we kind of expected to be Red Hood, and a lot of players expected to be Red Hood. We'll see what happens, but this unit can also cut it for that. A lot of players have been hyping her up since like she's been initially found. But today, let's talk about everything. First off, if you haven't already played the event, play the event. It's a very good event. Then come back to the video. But I think you want to see this is pretty important, and the gems also here are pretty nice for whatever it is. It is a single only, but I mean, you know, and also the story confirms it. Screw all of you that keep saying that that is not Commander. Literally 37 times in the story it says that she would not go or do whatever they're asking her to do unless she gets a Commander doll. Correct? Commander doll is not Johan. Can you stop? Like, I can't stand it. Everywhere I go on the Reddit, Johan plushie going crazy. On Discord, Johan. Every 2 seconds they say it's the same guy. No, it is Commander's plushie. Calm down. I don't know what you're into. Keep it to yourself. I don't even know. All right, I don't even know. I'm moving forward. Let's act that never happened. That never happened. All right, but in fact, at the end of the story, I'll throw it on the screen real quick for you. But can I actually just play it through here instead of editing it on? So yeah, this is it. So this is the entire story, right? And if you're looking at this, we see Chime again. If you don't already know, Chime is part of a Pilgrim squad. I think so. I don't know what her squad exactly is called. Someone keeps saying it's Knights. Is it the White Knights? Is that what it is? I don't want to say it incorrectly. We don't know what. I don't think we know as of right now what her entire squad is. But there has been some things going around of it being Knights or something like that. Something. Is it like the Knights of the Round Table? I don't know. It's some sort of knight word, right? So take the word knights and then go and elaborate with it, and then you might get something. It's White Knights. It's the Knights of the Round Table. That's some sort of update supposed to happen, or was supposed to happen. Never happened yet, but that is Chime. And this was also introduced to us in a separate event, which is pretty cool. But that's not the character we're talking about, right? And when Marion said her name, I was like, there you go. What about Crown? And dude, my jaw dropped. I said, oh my god, they're gonna show Crown or something. And then they genuinely did. So she's waiting at the table. And we got Snow White 2.0 here, drooling for food, always something with Nikke's and food, bro. And they're always drooling, but here we go. We then get the introduction. That is, in fact, Crown. Crown is a Pilgrim character, and this is a character that people have been hyped for so long, and she finally got introduced to us, right? So for a short story that I didn't expect much from, and like as in lore and getting into like the connection and stuff like that, they just dropped a bombshell. Dude, Crown showed up. Do you not understand how pretty cool, how sick that is in a way? But now, is she gonna release next? People gonna ask that right away, real quick. I don't think so. Obviously not. You have Nier. Don't do that. If they do a Pilgrim before the anniversary and it's a Pilgrim, so it's like limited Pilgrim, we're dead. Just uninstall. Tap out, boys. It's over. There is nothing we have left. All right. Listen. They shouldn't, but again, Crown could be an anniversary character. Who knows what happens? She is a very hyped up character. Don't think she's not. She has been talked about since when the game first kind of found the character, our players found the character. She's been talked about for ages, dude, for freaking ages. So seeing her in game was pretty cool. And you also kind of saw her facial expressions, which were also pretty nice to see. So I don't know. I think Litter is a similar character that has these type of facial expressions. But she is talking. Again, her shooting pose. The cape that fools you. Calm down. People say that it's like a top 5 shooting animation, and there you go. That's the face, right? So it's a similar face. Some characters have this. I think Litter's like one of them, like one of the key ones that I keep seeing constantly. But yes, Crown has officially been introduced. She's been officially introduced in the story, and I'm super happy to see that. Now we just have to wait when she actually releases. Remember, they have Chime also, which on the bottom there. Is another Pilgrim. Now they have this Pilgrim. They still have a few Pilgrims that were recently introduced in the newest storyline, the newest chapters that released, right? So again, you have Red Hood, you have Invilia. We're gonna see that it's 100% correct pronunciation. But those are old characters that have been like kind of introduced recently. But yes, between all those 4 pilgrims, we'll have to find out what their actual plan is. But they're all there. So in Devilia, you have Red Hood, you now have Crown, you now have this. You had originally the Braulio, that also is there. Another one. There are so many pilgrims at this point being introduced to their story. But now, officially, is Crown going to be an NPC character that can be released from NPC jail at some point? We'll find that out. But officially revealed, you now have Crown in game. And she looks very nice. Okay, so first off, the design, everything, the shooting animation, if not changed, is going to be very also pretty cool. But yes, both these characters are now there. And again, they did well in the story, regardless of what people will say. They did very well in the story, so got to give them the absolute respect there for that. I know that people are really mad about the skid itself because of the shooting pose, which is true. I mentioned that right away. I was like, why is the gun floating? Like, you could have messed with the animation a little bit to like make it a little bit better, but they didn't want to like I guess mess with the shooting pose that much. I have no idea. Ignore that. But yeah, that's basically where we're currently at. So I don't know. That's just my 10 cents on everything. We now have Crown in game. I wonder when she's gonna release. I really do. She is a character that I've been kind of saving for a while. When I first, so out of all the pilgrims that we saw, originally it was like Nilister was like the favorite. I was my favorite. All right, that died. She's a liberation character now. Didn't get a summon for her. Then you had Crown. There was also Nayuda, which I think maybe you've seen. She's like the merchant pilgrim, traveling merchant. I have no idea. Something like that, right? That was also another really cool character, really cool design. But yeah, I think Crown was one of my favorites. All right, I never cared for Chime. I'm sorry. I don't care for Chime at all. And you see the face expressions again. I don't know if I think I just skipped one. Yeah, look at that. The face expressions are just top tier. All right, but that is what Crown looks like. That is everything here. Chime is just looked. I don't know, dude. What the hell? But yeah. Pretty cool introduction here today. Again, we don't know when she's going to release, so don't ask that question like, oh my god, is she releasing next? No idea, but she's finally been shown, so there is a lot of potential to see when she does drop. We remember in the first 6 months, 2 pilgrims, 6 months to now the 12-month mark is almost here. We haven't gotten a pilgrim. That is weird, but we did get like 50 limited banners, so maybe they associated limited with pilgrim and not want to shaft you and destroy you. I hope to not see a pilgrim until anniversary. Okay. Now, when we get to the anniversary mode, who is that pilgrim? Crown and Red Hood are my 2 picks now. At this point, I think those are like the 2 picks that will probably either happen. I think that is the case, in my opinion now. I was hoping that they would show Crown at some point between the point of me making that video like a while ago about the anniversary thing, and then now like the anniversary itself. So they have shown her now. Now my one requirement is now set. So Crown, Red Hood, anniversary is going to be pretty cool with either one. Would you summon for Crown? Let me know down below. But this is one of my favorite characters, and finally she got shown. So huge W. But again, a pilgrim over here, pilgrim over here. Let me know who you'd pull for. But also very well ending to the story. I knew this would be the entire case here, but I'm not going to re-experience this. I don't want to experience this again. No. But yeah. That was basically it. Wanted to share that with you. If I get another comment saying that is not Commander Splashy, I will fight you. That is Commander. Okay, stop. Get help. If you say otherwise, get help. You like genuinely get help. One last get help. Get help.